The Chateau d'Ussé is located in the commune of Rigny-Ussé in France. Its beauty and significance is highly overlooked by many all around the world. Every day young children learn of Sleeping Beauty and her castle. Little do they know that because of Ussé's beauty and fortress-like appearance, it is believed that Sleeping Beauty's castle is based on Ussé. It also stood as a model for the design of Disney's famous Cinderella's castle in Disney World. It is unfortunate that it takes a class project for students to learn and fully appreciate the importance of the Chateau d'Ussé.
Ugh, I can't believe I have to write a whole essay on some stupid French castle. So boring. I wish we could just do something else. That's all I got.
My queen, where do we live?
My dear, we live in the Chateau Ussé in Ussé, France.
Why do people like our home?
Oh, darling, our home isn't just a house. Haven't you noticed our grand rooms, structures, gardens, chapels, water, and elegance? Most houses barely have one story or any rooms. We are privileged to accept and invite guests to stay on our land.
That's nice. Who had our castle before us?
In the 15th century, the castle was purchased by Jean V. de Beaune. He was a captain general of Charles VII, and he began rebuilding our castle in 1460s.
Who's Antoine de Beaune?
Antoine was the son of Mr. Beaune. He was in debt and decided to sell our chateau in 1485 to Jacques d'Espagny, the son of a chamberlain to the Duke of Brittany and himself a chamberlain to the king.
Wow, what did Espagny do after he bought the castle?
Espagny built our chapel with his son Charles in 1538. He favored and created flamboyant Gothic style and mixed it with the new Renaissance motifs. I like to think of our chapel as a trendsetter because it began the process of rebuilding our 15th century chateau that resulted in the 16th century aspect of structure we live in today.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So what happened to Espagny after he fixed our castle?
You see, little one, Ussé was purchased in 1807 by the Duc de Rat.
Why did the Duke want it?
As early as March in 1812, secret meetings were met among a group of loyalists who were met in the castle and discussed possibilities of Bourbon restoration.
And exactly who is Claire Dura?
Claire is one of the ladies who lived here. In fact, one of her guests was François Rennes de Chateaubriand, who worked on his memoirs De Outre-Tombe.
Whom does the castle belong to now?
Well, dear child, I may be queen, but the castle belongs to the descendant of the Comte de Blacas.
Is our castle important?
In 1931, Chateau Ussé was classified as a historic monument by the French Ministry of Culture. Our castle today is so important, beautiful, and historic that people even pay money to come see it.
Do princesses like our castle?
Of course, dear, and our castle inspires princess stories too. Walt Disney used our chateau to inspire the creation of Sleeping Beauty in his castle of many theme parks. It was built on the foundation of an 11th century fortress, and because of its beauty and fortress-like appearance, it is believed that Perrault wrote his famous story Sleeping Beauty based in Ussé.
Wow, what about the chapel?
Well, the chapel is located at the edge of the forest and was built between 1523 and 1535. It has a Gothic to Renaissance architecture with a sculpted facade with shells, rose windows, arabesques on the outside walls. The letters C and L are found throughout the chapel for Charles d'Espagny and his wife, Lucrèce Dupont.
Wow, I really like this castle. Can we see more pictures of it?
Sure.
Don't you like the castle?
Wow, it's so beautiful.
You know what I like about the castle? I just love the architecture. Look how beautiful our sky is. I just love where we live.
And I just love the nature surrounding it. Look at these flowers, the garden, and the trees.
And the blue roofs. Oh,
It's like a fairy tale.
Well, it is like a fairy tale, and like fairy tales, there's princesses, and what do they have? Beauty sleep. Time to get some of that for you guys too. Off to bed, guys.
Okay.
À demain.
À tout à l'heure. Bonsoir. Whoa, I didn't realize how cool this castle is and how much there is to talk about. A plus essay. Yes, A plus. My dear, we live in Chateau in Ussé, France.
Why do we even live here?
Nope.
Is that my living so awkward. No.
Well, darling, our home is not just a house. Haven't you noticed our grand rooms and structures in our chapel and our elegance? Most houses.
You do know that I can see you, right?
Is our castle important?
Try one more time.
This is all the lines she has.
Okay, when you're ready. Kelsey!
Whoa! I didn't realize how cool this castle actually was. Oh, I said castle. Okay.
Back down.
Whoa! Nope.
Get back down.